Hey, it worked. This thing works. So we are live on freaking YouTube. It's about time. All right, all right. All right, cool. So let me share my screen here first. Let me share my entire screen, put the sound on, and then I need to share this screen. All right. All right. So I think this should work. Sweet. I think this is good. I think this is good. All right, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry we had a few technical issues with YouTube, trying to start going live and breaking down the charts in the morning at around this time, probably about 30 minutes before, but we'll play with that. Either way, y'all like, comment, subscribe, and check us out in the morning so we can break down all the pairs, what to expect for the day. All right. We trade, if you don't know, commodities, currencies, Bitcoin specifically, um, indices, so US 30, NAS 100, S&P, and the rest are currency pairs. All right. So yeah, y'all check this out and let's get to it. All right. So first things first, we have NAS 100, which is not doing anything really. Like this is pretty high. There's really nothing here. We don't want to be trying to take this even higher. If anything, we want this to turn around, right? Looking for a move, something like this. We got this nice M top. Want to move like this, break, retest, and short this to the 800. We're looking for that move. So right now, this is absolutely nothing. So pass on NAS 100 for today. US 30 was close. Actually, was really close. In fact, could even possibly be a scratch the itch trade, right? We can go long right here. Now, I don't like the fact that this pulled up like this and grabbed these orders, but the next move in the cycle would be something like this, right? You can take this up to the 80-yard high. This is a nice 3-for-1. Actually, I will take this. I will take this. So this is a free trade for you guys on the very first day. Insane. Yeah, let me log into one of these accounts because I am going to take this. Now, let's check out this 4-hour. Did this give us a close above? Yes, it did. We already above, so nice. Let's see. Come on. Okay, cool. So US 30. Oh, wait, this US 30. Let's find this really quick. US 30, where are you? Where are you? Here you go. Dang. All right, US 30. And stop loss. Let's try to hurry up and get in here, but stop loss is at 42,375. 42,375. 42,375. 42,375. Right. And let's just put a half on this. I don't want to go too hard on it. Somewhere like right here. Boom. All right. So we are in here. Right. And let's go to the TP. The TP could be 42,930. Let's do 25 just to be sure. 42,925. 42,925. 42,925. 925. All right, sweet. Nice little something there. We'll see how this pans out. If this does come down, let's say around here, I'll consider taking my other position on it, the other half. It's only got half on it right now, but we'll see. And I'll just put a second position here. All right, sweet. Cool. Reason being, as you guys can already see, we have the 5200 cross. The next move is the W structure off the 200. We have the outside the band. We have the reload. Next thing that you expect is price to come up and bounce off the 50 going long. Even if you look at the TDI, we had outside the band, inside the band. This is a pretty nice setup. Again, we even have the 4-hour confirmation. Price is already above the 13. So not bad at all. We'll see how this plays out. Cool. So the next one is S&P 500. This one is a pass because if you look at this, let me take this off. Take this off too. If you look at this, price has not touched the 50 right here like it did on US 30. Yeah, this just pinged it, but that doesn't count. We need some body on the candle, right? Like this. There's body on these candles. All right, so S&P is nothing for today. Let's leave that one off. Gold has been nice to us lately. Been doing pretty good with this one. Smashed this trade on Sunday. Same exact move, guys. Right, we got the 5200 cross right here. Head and shoulders pattern here. Shoulder, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Next move is the bounce off the 50. Right, now this didn't really go fully, but it still attempted to go to give you that bounce off the 50, which is the same move that we're looking for on US 30 today. Right, so nothing here. This is a pass for today. The move already happened. Silver has just been skyrocketing. Same type deal. We got this 5200 cross here. Now this was a little bit funny. The better move was on gold. That's why we didn't take this one. But similar, as you can see, once the price ran up, came back. It didn't fully touch the 50 really, but as you see, it bounced off it attempted to bounce off the 50 here. So one move already happened, but two, this is the same move that we're looking for again to happen on US 30 today. Crude oil has been giving us the blues lately. This thing attempted to set up on a 4-hour chart. We took this and it didn't even really go anywhere, so we ended up having to close it. But yeah, crude oil is nothing. So we're going to pass on this one. Actually, even if it was something, just wanted to point this out. Right, we got the 5200 cross here. Right, if anything, we were looking for some type of W structure off the 200. Right, which plus the reload, which we don't really have. So this is nothing. Just this one ping does not count. So that's nothing. Bitcoin. We're not really into shorting Bitcoin, but if you are looking for shorts, the move is coming. All right, you got the 5200 cross to the downside. You're looking for that M structure off the 200, going shorts. Stops above here, entries here. TP could be right at the 800 EMA. All right. In addition to that, you will need your market baseline to go above the static line for the reload. Right, that's not happening just yet. So that's a pass for today. The peso, I just like to look at this one. So we're going to pass over this one. All right, now we're getting into the currency pairs, right? Not much going on with this one. You can see it's attempting to do that same bounce. We got the 5200 cross here, right? We got this fake head and shoulders pattern thing here. Kind of runs up and fizzled out really. So nothing here. I'll just pass on EU altogether today. EJ is nothing. It was close last week, but it didn't go, right? Reason being, we had this 5200 cross. Had this kind of triple leg thing. Expected this to kind of run up right here as the W off the 200. We had outside the band. Market baseline went below the static. And boom. So nothing too much there. So that one is a pass. Euro CAD. Euro CAD is hideous. It's way too much looping around. We got 1 cross, 2 cross, 3 cross, 4 cross, 5. This is kind of caught in this little range here. So we'll stay away from this one all together for today. Euro NZD. This is pretty ugly too. Actually, those look just alike. Yeah, lots going on here. I don't even want to mark all this up. Nothing on EN. EG doesn't look bad actually, and this is why we go through the pairs, because I think we might have possibly missed this 5,200 cross. All right, we got this first leg. It's outside the band. Market baseline is below the static. All right, you got this nice W structure. Looks like the only thing is this does not have 4-hour confirmation, or does it? No, it does not. Well, this is actually a pass for two reasons. One is we don't want to take trades that's right in front of the 800 EMA. This is like a natural barrier on the 4-hour chart. And secondly, price is below the 13 EMA. Right. Now, yeah, this looks like this is trying to pan out, but you have to wait for this move. You will need this close above, right? Now, if this closed above this 800 EMA on the 4-hour chart, and you still had enough room to take this, let's say something like this, right? This would barely make sense. Barely, right? Risking $1 to make $1.25, not bad. But most definitely once the price gets towards the 200 EMA, you would need to move your stop loss to break even, which you should have done already, about here. So let's say at the 84.35 mark. All right, but something to kind of monitor, keep an eye on, for the simple fact that this could possibly set up, right? Not the best, and this might actually even just run, because the 4-hour candle just closed. So this 4-hour candle wouldn't close for another 3 hours, right? What is this? Yeah, 3 hours and 45 minutes. So good luck with that one. That would be the move that you would be looking for, if anything. In fact, I'll leave this on here for tomorrow, even though tomorrow's NFP, so we're not going to be jumping on tomorrow, but we'll leave this on here for next week. Euro AUD. Euro AUD is easy to see. We have a fresh 5,200 cross. That means price needs to come down, make some type of W structure, and then go short. Simultaneously, market baseline coming above the static for the reload. Right? Stops to go above both of these. Enter below the 13. TP will be down here at the ADR low. This is going to take a minute to happen. And you also have to be careful with this 800 EMA as well. You want price to close below it. All right, so let's take this off. It will look something like this. Right? But you need the full pattern. This is not happening just yet, so this is a pass today, guys. GU is absolutely nothing. This thing's trying to hit highs again. Like, again, this makes no sense. We're going to leave this one alone altogether. This needs to turn around and come back the other way. GJ is weird looking. Yeah, I'm gonna just let this one go altogether. This is super funny looking. Next up is GA. GA is easy to see. Yeah, GA is easy to see. We have this first 5,200 cross. Market baseline needs to go back above the static for the reload. This is going to be a tight one because you need to put your stops above there, entries here, and you got this possible bounce area, and that will be your TP. So just be careful with GA if you did decide to take it. That'll take a minute to happen anyway, probably not till next week. So today it is a pass. GC, actually know somebody in GC. I was just trying to mark up their levels and see what they were looking at. Looks like they're still in this trade for like 3 days now. Insane. But yeah, GC is nothing. I don't like the fact that this 800 EMA is sitting right here in the way anyway. So pass on that one. Let's see, GBP NZD. This is nothing. Reason being is we have a 5200 cross, right? Price needs to come up and make the M, which it never did, right? It gave us a little tiny reload here, but that's nothing. That doesn't even count. GN is a pass for today. Next up, we have GF. GF looks really funny. We got a fresh, well, almost fresh cross here. 5200 cross. Price needs to come up, make the W structure going back long. Market baseline going below the static for the reload. Stops will go below here. Entries here. TP could be this high over here somewhere, right? Line up with this high area over here. All right, that'll take a minute to happen, so that is a pass for today. USD CAD, we smashed USD CAD last week, so there's nothing here for us this week. So it's going to be a pass. The move already happened. USD CHF, we hit on yesterday. Now this could possibly set up today, right? Possibly. Oh wait, we don't have 4-hour confirmation, do we? Let's see. No, we don't. If you look at this, price is actually above this 13 EMA. So this one's done for today. Close. It was super close actually, but this is a no. I always remember after we got the 5200 cross, after the M structure, which is here, the next move is that money, that bounce move. All right, we call it the money trade. If you do want to be risky and take this trade, by all means, go ahead. Don't put your full risk on because this is not a fully confirmed trade. But you'll be looking for something like this. Price closes below the area in the next 41 minutes. This will be the move you'll be looking for right here. Same thing with USD JPY, right? Same move, guys. 5200 cross, M structure off the 200. Next move is the bounce move off the 50 EMA, right? And your low would be here, right? So move like this. Once again, we do not have 4-hour confirmation. You can clearly see that price is above the 13 EMA. So this is not fully confirmed, but if you were looking for a scratch the itch trade or a risky trade, there it is right here, right? Moving right along, AUD CAD. AUD CAD is nothing. This needs to turn around and go the other way. So this is nothing. NZD, USD, kind of make the same move. I forget which pair it was. Yeah, this is a pretty funky looking too. We want this to come around anyway. So leave this one alone. NZD CAD. Funny enough, NZD CAD was pretty ugly. And I'll say ugly pretty, I guess, because technically it did make the move. Actually took this last night on one of my accounts. This is up big. As you can see, it's almost at TP. Reason being, let's mark this out. We got this first 5200 cross. We got this funky W pattern. And yeah, it's kind of fizzled along, right? It kind of just went up this way, but not the prettiest. Oops, remove that. Okay, cool. So yeah, we also did have this mini reload towards the bottom. Yeah, so not too much, but yeah, this would have been the continuation off the W off the 200 going long.
Can I ask a question?
Of course.
Like, what was the candle that you got in for this one? Because it looks really fuzzy to me.
It's
but
super
I see what
fuzzy.
You're talking about, but which candle?
It's super fuzzy. The candle was right. Yep, this candle was right here.
Okay.
Yep. And reason being, Once this kind of came around, did this little funky move. I saw this candle jump up here like this to close above this last little piece, like over here. This red candle closed back below, and then this next green candle, I'm gonna move it over just a little bit. This next green candle right here closed above all of this structure. I was ready to go for the most part after this. So once I seen this, now a better move, which obviously I couldn't have taken, I was asleep, but a nice move also would have been, once this candle came up and closed, you could have expected it to come back and bounce off this exact area, which literally that's exactly what it did with this two candle right here. Right, so this kind of came up, kind of gave it like a little fade back and then ran. The magical spot pretty much would have been right here on this particular candle, really. But as you can see, that is at 4 o'clock in the morning, so probably wouldn't be able to take that one. But yeah, it's definitely fuzzy, like definitely. But the move is still there. 5,200 cross. You got this funky W structure off the 200. And once the price closed above all this little area, this was really good to go. Mainly this candle right here. Now to get it to close above this one, as you see, this green candle did, and it faded on back. Jumped up. It was ready to go. But yes, this one is much, much uglier than a typical, I'd say, W off the 200. Like, not pretty at all. Not pretty at all. But the move was still there. And you even don't have an outside the band, inside the band. So, not the best setup, to be totally honest. But yeah. Did that answer your question?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, okay, cool. Sweet. Let me take this off. All right, so yeah, NZD CAD is pretty much done. Let me take this off too. Next up is NF. NF was actually, this one made the same exact move. It's just really ugly. So we just got the alert on that money trade. Again, I'm not going to take this because there's no 4-hour confirmation, but it is getting to that area. But you can't take it until until 10 anyway. So be smooth, y'all. Now, if we thought NCAD was ugly, NF is even uglier, right? Because this made 2 of these, and you literally can't even really see this. And I don't like what they call 12 trades. I like my move to look like one bounce over here, and if there is 2 bounces, to look like this, right? Because I like the W pattern to happen over here. I don't like for it to be like this. The W pattern to the right, come over and do this. Because technically this could come back down and make you another leg. So I don't like it when it looks like this at all. It's 2 legs over here and 1 leg over here. If this came back, let's say you gave something like this, then maybe, yeah, you know, with the bounce and then run up, maybe. But the fact that it only gave 1 leg right here, this is ugly. I never, ever take the ones that's like this. Funny enough, I think I adapted that from my mentor. He wouldn't take these. And a lot of the times, to be honest, he was right. Like, you don't want to take, this happens to work out, right? Because there's no move that came back like this and then went up, but it sure could have happened. This is probably one of those 20% times that it did work out. So yeah, NF is nothing. AUD USD, as you see, we tried to mark this up. It didn't do it exactly, right? And this is the power of knowing what's next, y'all. Like, I cannot stress this enough. This is something that we just marked out. It didn't happen exactly, but the move was kind of there, right? Like, we wanted this small W pattern to happen, right? Which it pretty much did, really. The reload was super little, so maybe he was a little bit nervous about that. So maybe it wasn't the cleanest. Maybe you put on 0.5% or whatever the case may be. But same exact thing. Same exact thing. So let's make sure you guys are on that. AUD CHF. This is nothing. Like nothing. I don't like it when the 800 is like this in the way, for one. But we do got this fresh cross. This need to come on back. Give us a nice W. Close above this 800 EMA and then run. right? Market baseline need to come back below the static for the reload, and then it goes, right? That's not happening just yet. That'll take a minute. Euro CHF. I can't tell what the hell's going on here. I'm gonna pass on this one altogether. Yeah, this is really ugly. But technically, the bounce is right. I mean, the cross is right here. Yeah, this is really ugly. I'm gonna leave this one alone. CAD yen, where we're kind of looking at to happen as well, as you can kind of see. Not the prettiest at all. This one did give you the opposite of what I said earlier, right? So you had one leg over here, then you had two legs over here. This is much, much prettier than the other one. Two legs, and now it's funny that this isn't even showing, because that's why I mentioned you don't want to have, if you do have it one shot, you want this side over here to be two legs, because this happens all the time. All the time this happens. So when I just mentioned on the other one that that one went, yeah, but it's probably one of the 20% chance that it goes. This happens much more often. This happens, let's say, the other 80% of the time. All right, so not the cleanest, but the move was there. And even after the W structure, right, 5200 cross, funny W or 12 structure you're looking at, next move was what? The bounce off of this 50 going high. Now, it's not pretty, and I wouldn't take that, but that's the next move that they're attempting to make. That's the next move in the cycle that you should be looking for if it's clean. All right. Man, this damn NZD CAD trade is running. This thing is super high. FJ was nothing. I think you mentioned this one, Amber, about you mentioned this about something. Oh, yeah. That's what it was. If we would have taken this, this would have been a natural loss. Right? We had this 5200 cross outside the band. This is ugly. This kind of really don't count. But you got like some type of structure in here. It's a little funny looking, but technically the move and everything was still there. It's just really hard to see. Yeah, it looked like you would have took this in this with this candle. It's FJ, so you could have taken this in Asia. Now, if you're gonna be up at 11 o'clock at night, I don't know, but the move was right here. This one just happened to not work out, which is why I always mention, if you do take trades in Asia, put half position on, y'all, because the volume is just not there. So be careful with it. CAD Swiss. Not the prettiest to me. Way too much zigzag. We just got all of this up and down and up and down and up and down. We don't want to be anything like this. So this is a pass altogether. AUD NZD is nothing. This is really, really low. You need this to turn back around, actually. Make some type of move like this. Break, retest, and bend back long. We'd be interested in this move here. So for now, this is nothing. AUD JPY. As you see, this move didn't happen. It's trying to make it now, I guess, like more than anything. Kind of look for something like this. All right. But this is hideous. This is not doing anything. So that's a pass. And NZDJPY. Yeah, this is a pass too. This is hideous. So yeah, that is it. If you guys did happen to grab US 30, not sure where this is at. Kind of slightly out of the money. Yeah, be careful with this one. As I mentioned, it's already really high, and it's wick right here. So be careful with it. Other than that, guys, that is it. That is all. That is it. We will be doing this pretty much every day. Check us out. If you guys want to jump right into this, you can join the Discord. The link's in the description, along with the website. There's like a 1-hour webinar that explains everything. You can check that out as well. Patreon, all that good stuff. Links are in the description, guys. Other than that, if you got any questions, drop us a comment and we will check you on the next one. Y'all take it easy. Tomorrow is NFP. Be safe out there. All right.